Hello, everybody. It is May 4th, 2023. I am still up. I picked Mrs. K up at 6 o'clock. William Dawson and I, Wintermute William Dawson and I, William Dawson, Chris Garrett, Wintermute and I have been working in our Davinci Resolve pretty much for the last 2.5 hours. We did accomplish something. I'm not going to reveal that right now. What I am going to reveal is William and I were just messing around with something. I'm going to open up an untitled project. I'm going to go grab some media. And I want to grab kind of want to stick with the theme we've been working with all night, which has been the Roadrunner and the Coyote. I don't see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was there a while ago. William's talking. It might have been. Might have been over here in thumbnails, actually, now that you mention it. I didn't see it. Okay, it's alphabetical, so it's going to be R O. I O P Q R S, so it should be right in here. We don't have to necessarily use that one. I like that one because I thought it was too, but I didn't see it. There's the one we just did. Oh, wait, is this it right here? Yeah, I think that's it. Bring this down into our timeline. Still don't understand why that is all the way out like that. This should really be more like that, but it's not letting me. It's locked in for some reason. So that means, oh, I know why. I see why. I'll explain that in a minute. So get rid of the media pool. So we were working on masking out the Roadrunner earlier tonight. And earlier tonight I did it the old-fashioned way by going into the color tab and then going into the power window, grabbing the feather tool, or what they call the feather tool, and roboforming this out by going around and getting it all like this, which is painstakingly forever. It took about 20 minutes for me to do this whole thing, and I'm just jumping through here to show you what roboforming is. Yeah, I've done it enough now. You should know by now what roboforming is. You're just masking out. When I add the alpha node, when I connect alpha to alpha, that is masked out. Terrible. 100% agree, it's terrible. So we're going to get rid of that. I'm just going to control Z this until I get back to there. So there's a thing right here called the magic mask. You know what? I think I'll go ahead and fire this thing up, even though it sometimes gets to be a pain in the neck for me, but I am going to fire it up. And then I'm going to draw the live draw. Bring us over here. So oh, you know what? I remembered now. So right here, this is called the magic mask. That's what I want to use. But when this is operational, it really affects Davinci Resolve. So I'm going to get rid of that box. I'm going to close. As much as I want to use this, I'm going to close it. So I'm going to go in here to the magic mask right here. Magic mask. I'm going to click on that. You can take things away and you can add things. I'm going to use the plus one. That's what it defaults to. And I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to draw a line here, a line here, a line here, and I'm going to try to draw a straight line up through here, which is terrible. Excuse me, I'm not going to do anything to the feet right yet. And I'm going to go add an alpha node, connect alpha to alpha, and there we go. It is terribly, terribly, terribly mashed out. Let's fix that. I'm going to go in here and grab these toes. Grab this toe. Alpha to alpha. Now we have a problem. I have the cliff. I don't want the cliff. So I'm going to come down here to the magic mask minus, which will be a red line. We're going to draw a red line. We're going to try to get as close to that as we can. Try to get as close to this as we can. It's going to not let me do that. And the same thing here. Now this is happening in real time. Huh. I did not know you could move mask around till just now. You can move mask around. I was trying to clean up the mask and get rid of these blue lines, but that's okay. Wow, I drew 61. Something else we learned a while ago, and when I say we, I mean we, is you can come in here and, excuse me, you have all these strokes. So if I go to the bottom one, stroke number 12, stroke number 11, stroke number 10, 9, you can get rid of the strokes that you made one at a time. So much easier than the, that's interesting that I still have these in here. So if I connect alpha to alpha, what's going to be remaining? Huh, interesting. All right, so let's do this for real. I don't see, there we go. That should be clean. So I'm going to go back to the plus. I just want the bird. Then I'm going to go a little bit slower this time and get just the bird. Because I know I can come in here and get rid of that cliff. Oh, that was horrible. It's going to clearly get some of the blue. I'm going to connect the alpha to the alpha. And there's our mask. Now, that's not too bad. I got a lot of blue in there. I'm going to go back to the minus. And I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to attempt to get rid of this right here. Get rid of that right there. Excuse me. All right, that'll work for demonstrative purposes. Pretty happy with that. We'll bring this back over here, take a look at it. Not too bad for what I'm trying to do. It's 5 o'clock. I got 44 minutes. I'm going to go back into color tab. This is what I wanted to show you. I'm not going to mask him out. I'm going to get rid of all the masks. I was just showing you how to use the magic mask. We discovered over here in the inspector, under the effects, we discovered light rays right here. I'm going to drag this over and put it over my node. Holy cow, I don't know where that was a while ago, but I like that one. um, now, clearly, that's pretty doggone bright. If we come over here and look over here, that's just way too bright. So, since we don't have anything alpha to alpha, that shouldn't affect that whatsoever because there's nothing mashed out. Let's change the color of the light rays to, I don't know. Well, let's leave them white for now. Let's see if we can change the brightness down just a little bit. About right there. And let's see if we can change the direction a little bit. We changed the direction a while ago, but I don't remember how we did it. Oh, positioning. Yeah, you can see that they're moving. So you could actually animate. You could have the sun shining on the cliff and have the sun going away from the cliff and then like that. And then you could do the same thing with the y-axis. It's not really moving it up and down though like it did a while ago. The length, you can change the length here. Put it back to default. The softness. This is just something that we were messing around. Composite type is normal, although it's add, normal, subtract, difference, multiply. That's kind of a cool effect. I like that. What if we lengthen these out a little bit? Okay, that's... What if we soften them down a little bit? No, I'm not. I kind of like that right there. If we change the color, what happens if we change the color? Oh, you're just changing the background color now. Not really changing. Not really changing the rays in here like I thought it would. So I'm going to cancel that. You can change it from the final image to the rays alone. You can change it to the regions, or you can go with the final image, which is this one, threshold. I kind of am going to mess around with this a little bit more and put it into some kind of production. Go back over here to the edit page. Not sure if we can get rid of that or not. Dynamic zoom. And then turn the dynamic zoom on over here. Dynamic zoom. There should be a red line and a green line. I'm only seeing red line. So let's take, and I don't remember which is which. So we'll take the green and then we'll take the red and we'll see what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen. Okay, clearly that's what's going to happen. So let's figure this out. Let's go this all the way out, play it. All right, I'm going to bring William in. Hey, William.
Hi, Ken.
Thank you for sticking with me. I think in dynamic zoom, I believe green is the ending point and red is the starting point. What do you think?
I believe you're right.
So let's switch them. Let's swap these out. Let's put this one all the way down here. And let's take this one all the way out to there. Isn't that interesting how when the green was in there, we couldn't make this any smaller, but now we can. Go to the beginning. We'll hit play. I believe it's what it is. I believe red is, I think green is the stop. Yep. Mess around with that for a minute. Why didn't, oh, we could have put this to good use a while ago, seriously, in our little project that we worked on. If you think about it. If you think about what we did a while ago,
Yeah.
we could have used this effect right here to our advantage, I think. So anyway, we're just messing around. We were playing in over here in the color tab. Now I've got to go back and take that dynamic zoom off, and it should have right because there's nothing there. I turned it off, so it's gone. You can turn it off a couple different ways. Go back to the color tab real quick. I thought we changed the color of the rays a while ago somehow.
We did.
I thought we did. Was that under brightness
Let's see.
or color? Let's go with yellow.
It was, yeah, the color tab.
Yeah, we're in the color tab. I'm back on color tab. And I know we had these changing colors because when I click on color here, you know what? Let's try the eyedropper. See if that's going to work. It's not. Because when I click on the color tab here, this is changing to me. That's changing the background color. But I think what I think is this is the source of the rays, and the rays are coming down this way. That's what I'm thinking. Now we didn't mask that out a while ago. Let's go with alpha, and then let's change this one. No, it's the same thing. So let's go back to here, go back to there. From location at an angle. Oh, here we go. That was the angle. We were playing with the angle. You can change the angle, or you can do it from a location. Now, if I remember right a while ago, we had a little asterisk up here at the top that I'm not seeing now.
Really in the power window.
Were we in the power window when we did that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm back to the power window. Let's go from a location to an angle. Back to a location. And then, okay, so the black at the top is the source. When I move that way to the left, the rays are now going to the right. If I go to the right, the rays are going to the left. How do we change the, oh. I still don't like that. How did we do that? Was it the composite type? Let's go back to normal. And then change the blend. Add the, okay, so that gets the blackness coming back in. I'm going to like this feature. And I do see some things we can use with this feature. I really do. I wished we would have discovered this a while ago. Ray drop off length. Oh, okay. The length of the rays. And then the strength of the rays. Okay. And then the brightness of the rays. There's got to be a way to change. Well, you know what? There's not. Think about it. This is light projecting down to the Roadrunner, and it's giving the shadow of the Roadrunner in the colors of the Roadrunner. You got the blue and you got the yellow. If we change the color, then you're changing this color here. I'm gonna mess around with this. I could do this all night. 5:10. Got about 4 minutes to go. William, do you want to add anything, suggest anything before we go? We got about 3.5 minutes.
It'd be a great way to show speed on
Yeah,
sunny traveling.
that actually is, yes, I think I think maybe tomorrow night we will. Now, let's have some fun here. Let's go ahead and mask this out just for fun, just to see. Alpha to alpha. Go back to the edit page. Go back to the media pool. Go grab this. Move this up one. Bring this into here. So if I were to have taken the time to mash that out properly, that would look pretty cool. Now I'm not, oh, I do know why. I'm like, why is that going away? Well, because this is a 1 second and this is 15 seconds. So if we take this and extend it all the way out to 15 seconds and then we hit play, it'll stay there the whole time. Yeah, if I were to take the time to mash that out properly, I think this has got great potential. I really do. But we're not going to give away too many secrets tonight. So there will be a reveal tonight on tonight's stream at 10:30. Okay, I'm waiting for William to remind me how we did what we did a while ago. It's all right.
We went in the power windows and light raising the color tab.
Right. Now, I was talking about the effect that we had from here to here, which I think, if I remember right, we just
we took it, had a short video of the Roadrunner at beginning point, then starting at the cutoff of the first one, a second video below it that ran the rest of it.
right. So what we did was we basically did this right here. Again, this is rude and crude, but I think it should work. So if we go back to the beginning, and then this one here, we wanted to move out to there. And then when we play this, yeah, I think if I were to go back and actually take my time and roto crop this all out the way that it should be, I think that would look really good. There's our timer. 30 minutes is rapidly approaching, and I like to keep these at about a half hour. William, thank you so much for joining me tonight. We'll figure out a way to get you on the camera as well. I know it can be done. I'm just not remembering how to do it right now. And then I appreciate your help as well as Wintermute's help this afternoon or this evening. I really like how that project turned out, and I like where we're going to take this one. So thanks everyone. 10:30 tonight, Ken Stout live with the Zoom homies, and there'll be a reveal tonight. You want to tune in and watch it. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye for now. Thank you, William.
Thank you.